Once again, anime localizers prove that they are just not needed in this freaking space. So we have a localizer here called Katrina Leonaudakis. I don't fucking get a proper last name. So she came out and she has said some real stupid shit, and I am here to poke fun because we got a lot to go over. So, Katrina, what's got her so riled up? Well, it has to do with the fact that the actor Ben Diskin is no longer going to be voicing Mega Man. He's not going to be in Mega Man Dual Override. The reason for that is because Capcom asked him to work without a union contract. And Ben had a bit of a tissy about that because Ben is part of SAG-AFTRA, which is one of the most corrupt unions in the fucking world. And Ben couldn't get a union contract, so he said no, he's not going to do it. Now, a lot of people were dogging on Capcom for this, saying, why didn't you just do it? They're a Japanese company. They don't have to work with an American union. If you use, like, just even 2% of your brain, you can figure it out. So Ben is not going to be voicing Mega Man. They'll probably get an actor who is either not union or doesn't give a fuck. So I hope whoever that actor is, you do a good job. But Ben is not going to be Mega Man. Before you feel too bad for Ben, he also is a backer for this localization garbage. So he said localization done correctly involves changing the dialogue. This isn't out of disrespect. It's so the original creator's intent comes through to the intended audience. When it comes to comedy, for instance, there's a saying, the subs can tell you a joke, the dub has to make you laugh. See, in a perfect world, I would agree with you, Ben. You would, in a localization, do just that. Take what's written in Japanese and make it work in English. But the problem is, you don't do that. You don't just take the Japanese dialogue, translate it to English, and then, ooh, that's a bit rigid, maybe we'll fix that little thing there, do it properly. Instead, we are filled to the brim of fucking vocalizers out here who slide their agenda into shit. And we've got an example of that coming up. So right here from Packer Girl, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit. Crunchyroll localizers continue to botch the fuck out of You and I Are Polar Opposites English dubs. You guys ready for some of this shit? So the subtitle says, is Emil's butterfly here? Don't go toward the light. That could be fine. Alright, that was a moth. It's not a moth. No, it's not. That's fine. I don't have too much a problem with that one. I want to make it so that Tani-kun can never go back to average birthdays. I want to give him a surprise so good it ruins him for other women and other birthdays. Not too bad. Like, I don't think it's too bad. You had no control over this. Not your fault. The world's against us. I don't think that's too egregious of changes, right? Just fucking wait. It does get a bit worse. In Spanish class, remember? That in English class, right? Well, that ain't fucking right. Your pronunciation of October 10th, and then they have the actual thing there. Wow, gaslight much? Okay, here we go now. You starting to see? Here we go now. Hold your fucking phone. Alright? Big dub. I'm already ready to take that lollipop and shove it in the localizer's eye. Wait, he pulls? Brother. Ours girl what? The same age as us? I'm gonna fucking... what should I surprise him with? I gotta get him the bangest gift ever. I'm gonna fucking... Huzzah, all hail the birthday king. That one's not bad. I don't think that one's that bad. I don't think that one is that bad. Cheeses. Oh. Yes, because O means cheese. We have this one here. Want a pat on the back, huh? Tough luck. So, yeah. Thanks, motherfuckers.
But wait! There's more!
Because Crunchyroll inserted male fragility into 2 separate anime. Hanakimi and You and I Are Polar Opposites, which we just went over. So, right here we have what the actual line is. Of course, there are things a tough girl like you wouldn't understand. You're a tough girl and therefore too strong to fully understand male fragility. Male pride is such a pain. Fragile masculinity at it again. I swear to fucking God, man. So she's got another one. She says, "Dear localizer, stop taking your midlife crisis out on you and I are polar opposites and get help." Oh God, this is so sad. How dignified and bold was another one. You said it twice. Jinkies. Oh God, don't give up on real life. Suzuki, I think that's what it says. Oh, seriously, learn to love yourself, girl. I'm gonna fucking shoot someone. Myself, probably. How many times am I going to repeat this? Anyway, if I want to look like I want to commit murder, that's probably why I want to commit murder right now. It pains me, but I can't help overhearing, and now I'm eavesdropping on them like a total chud. I'm gonna fucking... I'm such a chud. Oh God. So why do you see why people are like campaigning for localizers to lose their fucking jobs? Because I have to deal with this shit, which clearly isn't in the original product, and then they put this shit in. Fuck every single one of you. So let's go and look at some Katrina tweets. You guys ready? Okay, so before we do that one, I do have one here where she said there is no... So now, this is Katrina going on a big, long rant about Capcom not, not giving Ben a union contract. When again, they're an American union and Capcom is a Japanese company, so they're under zero obligation to work with your union. There is no reason not to go union for your multi-billion-dollar budget game unless you're being greedy and want to pay actors less, or they don't want to work with an American union, which they don't have to. Huge kudos to Ben for standing up for what's right, and shame on Capcom for devaluing the art and skill of voice acting for the sake of saving dollars. I don't think that's what they're doing. So here we go. You guys ready? Localization, and especially good localization, is a profit enabler. Hiring talented union voice actors is more expensive, but it guarantees a better relationship and higher quality of work that will undoubtedly improve profits. Well, hold on now, Katrina. Are you saying that union voice actors are better than non-union voice actors? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that the non-union voice actors are just plebs and they don't matter and that only the union actors matter? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Katrina? And you wonder why people think your union's fucking garbage. I'm positive that within the next 10 years, we will see companies that shirked good localization generate less profit, and the companies that invested in good localization will generate far more. The companies that invested in good localization will be the ones that you're not a part of, and you and your ilk are not in. The companies that will have good localization will be the ones that go fully AI, Katrina. If you're a fan and want to do something to pressure companies into paying for union actors and good translation, bully them. So she just went full mask off. Now, we know they do this anyway, but she just went full mask off telling you to bully them. Send emails shaming them. Comment that you would never buy their game again. Oh no, all 5 people who are mad about this won't buy the game. Call their customer support line. The louder you are, the faster companies will change. Well, that is true. Just not to fucking weirdos and freaks like you. So again... Oh yeah, and Katrina did brag about botching translations on purpose. So that tells you everything you need to know about Katrina. So yeah, the sooner these localizers are gone, the better. And it may be coming pretty soon. My boy Chibi's got it here. Sandman has made a new tweet here about Mantra. So Mantra is an AI translation company, and they have partnered with, oh god, Shueisha, Kadokawa, Shogakukan, and Square Enix. It translates tens of thousands of manga pages per month using ChatGPT, after which human editors revise the output. Mantra is also involved in the Vietnamese translation of One Piece. This is the end, baby. It's fucking over, dude. Yeah, put the fries in the bag, localizer. You should have just translated faithfully. Hope you lose everything. Put the fries in the bag. It's happening. A moment of silence for the localizers using their jobs and just bang that fucking bell. Anything that returns the localizers to McDonald's is a win in my book. But how else will I be able to enjoy Japanese being translated to Bing Bing Wazoo Riz Chud Skibbity because it's too nuanced for one-to-one translation? No one will miss you. No one will long for the days of your employment. The customers will cheer for AI replacing you. Welcome home. Put the fries in the bag. I love that everyone is just like, fuck the localizers. Yes, I'm on that part too. If I get accurate translations, I'm all in. Do it. Fuck them all. That's the way I go. Now, there are localizers out there who do try to do a faithful job and do try to translate the best they can. And to those translators, those localizers, I got no problems with you. My problem was the people like Katrina and Ben and their ilk who seek to put their agenda in shit where it very clearly wasn't there before. That's why we're all so happy. So Chibi says localizers ruin translations and force politics within it. Community is rightfully upset and call it out for years. Localizers mock the fans and celebrate. Japanese companies now doing their own translations into other languages for manga. Localizers are in trouble, and there was me saying soon. Oh, I got sick. Oh, what? That's doing pretty good. Look at that. Can a machine understand nuance and context and culture well enough to not butcher it? Can localizers? Damn. Mantra is doing what a lot of fan scanlation groups on manga decks have all been doing for 5+ years now. The quality used to be iffy, but is now quite good, and Mantra appears to be setting up quite the nice workflow. For a similar workflow, can do, and then there's other ones. So it's apparently doing pretty good. I'm happy for this, man. I'm all for an AI translating my stuff faithfully than a human who translated unfaithfully. That is where I'm at. So Chibi then says, let it be known one of the reasons AI will take over translations of anime and manga is because of bad actors rewriting series for agenda. Obviously, the other reason is for the companies to save money. Of course, they're doing it to save money. Even still, we warned localizers for years, and they didn't listen. True. One last one here. So this is about Katrina. A localizer admits what we knew they were doing to Japanese companies, and they wonder why we cheer for them to be fired. Yep. Yupper. So, just wanted to talk about that. Talk about Katrina being an absolute fucking scumbag. And the joy I feel that soon you shall all be taking my quarter pounder with cheese. My quarter pounder with cheese, large fries. Medium vanilla milkshake order at McDonald's. Sometimes if I feel different, I get a 6-piece nuggies, you know? But you're going to be taking my orders pretty fucking soon. Maybe not McDonald's. Maybe they get too full with all the rush of new employees. So maybe you got to go to Burger King. Okay, I'll take my Whopper. I'll take my quarter pound King or whatever it is. I'll take that. Thank you. But yeah, this just brings me so much joy. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.